What's up, guys? It's me, Estrita C, aka the Traveling RDH, and today I'm doing the showdown throwdown between the Montana Jack and the Blackjack. Pow, 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 pow. So in this corner we have the infamous Blackjack, made by American Eagle Instruments, great company. And in this corner we have pow, 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 the beautiful golden scaler, as I like to call it, my favorite, the Montana Jack, made by PDT Pacific Dental Technologies. I can never say their name right. Anyways, so both great instruments. So I wanted to do a quick little review on the both, because you all know how much I love my Montana Jack, and I was recently informed about the Blackjack, so I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a review on both of them. I say all the time that I could scale an entire mouth with just my beautiful golden scaler of my Montana Jack, and I could, totally. I love the really skinny shank. I like how it's great for interproximal in the lower anteriors where everybody gets a lot of stain, a lot of tartar buildup. I really like the textured technology on it. I don't know why, but it just feels like it's easier to grip. So when I'm trying to grasp it, I like that it's textured, so I feel like it doesn't slip out of my hand. And I also really like that it's kind of, like I said, like, it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to see if you can see this. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's like, it's just really skinny on the inside. It's great for interproximal. So here's the Blackjack. The Blackjack is very similar. The only difference in the handle, the texture on the handle is not quite as textured on the Blackjack as it is on the Montana Jack. And I will say, when I say this, these are not brand new instruments. They've been used God knows how many times. So it may be a little different in the shank, and I'm noticing a little bit in the Blackjack as opposed to Montana Jack. The tip of it is not quite as skinny. It's not quite as thin for interproximal, so I do feel like it doesn't get in there as well as the Montana Jack does in terms of like anterior getting in there. For when you have like really tenacious stain, it's not nearly as good for that. But it still has, but it could very well just be that this one's been sharpened more than this one, who knows. I also do kind of like that this one has, like, see how this handle versus this handle, like the bottom of it is kind of like tapered here a little bit. I kind of like that in terms of like almost having like a little rest for your finger to kind of like rest on when you're really trying to get in there and really scaling that really tenacious stain in calculus. So I do kind of like that aspect of the American Eagle instrument in the Blackjack. I also do really love that Blackjack has their sharpen-free technology. This one is not, but they do make the sharpen-free technology, so that would be a positive for the Blackjack versus the Montana Jack, the fact that they have that sharpen-free technology. Like I said, this one is not, but they do make that. All in all, they are very, very similar. I still really like my Montana Jack for the fact that the tip of it is a lot thinner. It's a lot easier to get in there with the when there's a lot of really, like I said, tenacious stain and tartar buildup. I also kind of noticed that the shank of the instrument here is a little bit thicker towards the end. Like I said, this very well could be the fact that these are not brand new instruments. I probably should make another video of them with brand new, just so we can kind of notice the difference. But all in all, they are very, very, very similar instruments, and I think that was the point of it. Everybody loved the Montana Jack, so American Eagle came out with their version of it, the Blackjack, but they are very, very similar. I do also like that my Montana Jack comes in hot pink, and I'm extra like that, and I just like hot pink. But all in all, they're both really great instruments. You would be able to do very well with both. I wonder if you can kind of see here. Nah, it's really hard to see on video, but very, very, very similar instruments. Like I said, this one just has a little bit more abilities to really get in there, interproximate down that lower front area where everybody really struggles with just getting all that tartar and stain out. Having an instrument that has that really small point that you're just really able to get in there. That's the one thing that I don't notice about the Blackjack versus the Montana Jack. And like I said, it could just very well be that this one's been sharpened too much. But I do notice that it is a little bit smaller, so I feel like it would be a little bit easier to get in there like we need to. But all in all, I feel like they're both really great instruments, but I still think that I'm gonna go with my Montana Jack just because it's my Montana Jack and I really like the textured handle and I really like its goldenness and it's pretty, and I really like my hot pink ones that I have. But all in all, they're both really great instruments. So Throwdown, Showdown, Throwdown. I think they're both great instruments, but I still am going to choose my Montana Jack, although I do love the Blackjack. And I do love American Eagle Instruments because I do love their sharp and free technology. And I do love that all their instruments are color-coded, which makes it really easy to be able to figure out, you know, which instrument you're picking up. You don't have to look. You can literally just be like, oh, I know that the Blackjack is black, and I know that the bogey is purple. I do have a bogey instrument that I'm about to make a video about too, so stay tuned for that. But have a great day, guys. Bye.